Last week for the dry vans was not good. It ended up super bad. Is this week gonna get better? Let's get into that right now. It looks like last week beat up the dry vans a little bit. National average per mile fell down to $2.62 per mile. It was already nicely over 270, catching up to 280 per mile. That was a nice run, but last week did mess with those numbers. It did drop it down a little bit. And as you've seen probably if you're doing the dry vans, last week towards the end of the week was absolutely horrible. This week did start off a little bit better, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Flatbeds are still absolutely killing it. $3.53 national average rate per mile. I started dispatching flatbeds recently, so I think I'm going to start doing market updates for the flatbeds as well. Hopefully we'll start doing it next week. I know a lot of people out there that do flatbeds want to see the market updates, so we'll do a separate one for that because I don't want to mix it all together and have really long videos. Looks like refrigerated took a little beating as well. They fell down to $3.05 per mile. Still not bad. The fuel prices are high. It could be a lot worse. Still not a bad RPM, but it could be a lot better. So let's get into the dry van hot market update. Thank you, DAT, for sponsoring the show. If you don't have DAT yet, go in my description, click the link. You get a discount for 12 months, 10% off. And if you already have it, make sure to upgrade, even though I don't get anything to it. Upgrade it and get the market conditions map in your package to make sure you end up in good markets and get the most money possible for your trucks. We're going to start off with the Milwaukee, Wisconsin market. It's showing yellow, but I can tell you right now, I had two trucks there. They both did really good. One got $4 per mile to Pittsburgh with two droppers not that far from each other. Other one went to Little Rock, Arkansas, right about $3 per mile. Both going to decent markets, especially the Arkansas one. So out of Milwaukee, we did really good. I had a truck there Saturday. The same one stayed over. Because we had a load canceled, and Saturday was really rough in Milwaukee, but today was really good. There was a lot of freight going on, a lot to choose from. The same thing with Chicago as well. So we're going to put these markets together. So if you're in Chicago or Milwaukee today, you've seen there was a lot of volume. They were paying really decent money. You're able to get a really good load out of those markets today. Let's take a quick look, see what's going on right here. As you can see, a bunch of loads, $4, almost $5 a mile. I mean, obviously a lot of them are short runs, but still not bad at all. White Plains, New York, $4.32 a mile, still getting posted right now. It's a little early. It's 3:43 p.m. right now, Central Time. Chicago to Evansville, Indiana, $4.69 a mile to another good market. I mean, there's a lot of good loads. The Cincinnati, 1,100, Pittsburgh, 1,800. You can still negotiate more. So as you can see by the loads posted, there's a lot of good freight in the Chicago, Milwaukee area. You'll definitely get a good load if you have a truck there right now. Let's stay in the Midwest. Cleveland and Columbus, Ohio markets are showing hot. There is a good amount of load volume. So let's search a couple of loads, see what's going on. We'll search right in the middle, maybe like Mansfield, Ohio. So that way we cover both markets in one search. Let's check it out. And yep, those markets look good. It does look like this week is starting off a lot better. So that's good. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of last week. Hopefully it was just a fluke. But look at that, a bunch of stuff over $4 to PA. Like if you took a good load, like say out of Chicago to Ohio, for example, and you got good RPM, you could take another one going to the east and then you could bounce down south. If you're doing that, you don't want to go to Mass. I definitely wouldn't go there. Look at that, over something a mile to Florida. I mean, there's very good loads out of there. I mean, over $3 a mile, you could get going to very decent areas. And even if you go to like Pennsylvania and New Jersey, okay, maybe you're not going to get the best paying load, but you are going to get out of there for $2+ a mile. So if your RPM is good, I say why not do it, especially if you bounce like two good loads in a row. So I would feel safe being in the Columbus or Cleveland area with my dry van right now. Charlotte, North Carolina market looking pretty good. We're going to do a little search there, see what's going on. According to the hot market conditions map, 5,100 loads posted, even though that's not 100% accurate, cut it in half. 414 trucks, double that. Let's do a quick load search, see if Charlotte is still good for area for you to go to make some money. And Charlotte looks like it's absolutely smoking, dude. Look at that shit, dude. Holy crap. You don't want to go to Connecticut, but you could go to Jersey, man. If you got good money going to Charlotte, that one doesn't have a rate. Wilmington, Delaware, 599 miles. That one needs higher insurance, though, it looks like. But let's keep going here. Look at that. 307-mile run to Virginia. 1,400, 456 a mile. Going to Maryland, 435 a mile, $2,000. I mean, these are good little runs, man. You don't want to go to the Bronx. I mean, going up to Maryland and Virginia, you're going to do all right. I wouldn't be mad about it, man. Still a bunch of stuff over $3. Charlotte to Buffalo, for example, 364 a mile. I'll take that all day. I'd feel comfortable getting a halfway decent load out of Buffalo. So it looks like Charlotte has a lot of good paying loads. So if you got a dry van heading over there, you should be excited because you're going to book a good load coming out of there. I'm not going to search every single market. We're going to be sitting here all day, but let's check out a couple of hot spots. Atlanta, again, a lot of people talk crap about Atlanta, but every time I go there, I get a good load. So I don't know what you guys are talking about that are haters on Atlanta, but I'll definitely go there. Volume is ridiculous. Shreveport, Louisiana could be looking better. New Orleans market looks pretty good, almost 3,000 loads posted. Houston is an absolute volume machine, so if you're there, you're going to get a good load if you're patient. Dallas has been really good lately, over 6,700 loads posted. You're better off in Dallas than in Fort Worth, but it's still not bad. St. Louis market could definitely be a little bit better, 1834 on the loads, but I'll still feel pretty comfortable there. And I mean, just like, Memphis, obviously Memphis is Memphis, man. You're going to go there, you're going to get paid unless, I don't know, some wild stuff's going on. So those are some markets that are really like good right now, which I would be very comfortable sending in a dry van. Let's check out one more dry van market. Let's check out Arkansas, because I wanted to send a dry van there to see how it is, because I've been seeing good things, searching good loads. So let's see what I'm going to expect tomorrow to cover this dry van when he gets empty. My guy's going to be in Hot Springs, Arkansas, so let's check it out. I mean, already just looking, it looks pretty good. I can send him to Kansas for $484 a mile. $2,000, that's not bad. Waverly, Tennessee, 294-mile run, 1,200, 408. I want to do a little bit more with him out of that area. I want to do at least like 1,500 to 1,800 if I'm going to do like a next day short delivery. Brooklyn, if I want to send him to Brooklyn, almost $4 a mile. I don't think I'm going to do that, but Hammond, Louisiana, 350 miles, 371 a mile. I would negotiate to like 1,600, 1,700 if I could get that. I'll definitely grab that. I want to check out Louisiana as well. I still really want to get to Houston. I've been trying so hard, but I just can't get there for some reason. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to be all right in Arkansas tomorrow, man. Look at that. Detroit, 346 a mile, 3150 on a rate on that. I mean, dude, I'm good. I think I'm going to be good in Arkansas. So he's right next to Little Rock, and he's in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Good thing I sent him there. Now I feel better. Now when I show up tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to have to spend all day trying to cover him. I think I'll get something pretty quick. I don't think there's going to be a lot of trucks in that area. So I'm happy I sent him there, man. Let me know if you guys have been in there and what kind of rates you're getting, but I feel good about this one. Let's see if we could find you guys a sleeper market, because I'm like looking through all this stuff. And like Alabama, for example, like it's yellow, but so was Wisconsin, Milwaukee. But Milwaukee, Wisconsin was a super good area. So I'm going to search up a couple of these markets. I want to see like Birmingham, Huntsville, maybe Montgomery, Alabama. Let's see if we get like a sleeper market. There's like really good rates and the map just doesn't show it. So let me take a look, and whatever I find, I'll come back and hopefully we find a sleeper market. All right, it was yellow and it is a sleeper market, Birmingham, Alabama. I had a flatbed there today. I did like 560 a mile going to South Carolina. It was a short run, but it's still crazy money for doing like under 300 miles. So taking a look at Birmingham over here, look at that, 433 miles to Bluffton, South Carolina, from one good area to another, 416 a mile. These are just posted rates, man. To Georgia, 387 a mile. You go to Kansas, 365 a mile if you want longer miles, almost 1,000, $3,600. To Anderson, Indiana, another hot market. It's 364 a mile, $1,900. So look at that. We found our sleeper market, man. So if you guys want a sleeper market where not that many people know about it, Birmingham, Alabama for the dry vans right now, the rates look really good. Now I'm going to try to send a truck there this week as well. And really quick, because Indianapolis has been hot, it kind of went like a little lighter shade of red. So I want to check it out. That's still good. I have a feeling it is, but let's search the loads, see what's going on in Indy, because Indy's been smoking hot. I don't think it calmed down. This might be like just a bad thing on here for this color, but I think it's going to be a good market. Let's get into it. Let's search the loads. I got a feeling Indy's going to be hot as well. And the Hoosier State looks pretty good, man. I mean, PA 348 a mile. It did calm down because the rates were a lot higher, but there's still good rates coming out of there. Orlando 320 a mile. Watermelon season's kicking off, so that's why it's not like $4. You know what I mean? So that's not a bad rate to go down there, pick up some watermelons. Going to Wisconsin 313. I mean, yeah, dude. Again, Florida over 3. So again, it looks like Indy did cool down a little bit, but if you got good money going in there, it's still a good market to go to where you are going to get $3 plus out of there. So I would still feel good going to Indy as long as I got good money going in there. So Indy, I think, is still a good, strong market to go into. And what is going on with these diesel prices, man? Still $5.35 national average. It went down for a second, came back up. I think that's what kind of messed us up last week, is like the kind of shock of the fuel going down and then coming right back up. Like, people didn't know what to do. I think that might have caused some issues last week. This week, again, it did start off very good. Like, we'll see what happens towards the end of the week. But, today, tomorrow, and I think Wednesday are going to be super good. So we should take advantage of it. Like, fuel does suck. Hopefully it does come down soon. But then if it does come down, are they going to try to, lower the rates? Or are the rates going to stay because capacity is tight? These are all, like, answers that, that we don't have right now. These are our questions. We don't have answers for them. We're going to have to wait to find out for this. But I think if the fuel prices go down, I don't think the rates are going to go down that much, because I think the capacity is not there. So regardless, the brokers are going to have to pay for this freight as of now. We'll see what happens. But, right now, fuel price is high. Rates are decent, so we are where we are. And again, if you're not using the DAT hot market conditions map, what are you doing? If you already have DAT, call them up, be like, hey man, I need to upgrade this package. I watch Bobby Loads. I need to know where the hot markets are so I can make the most money for my trucks. And if you don't have DAT, you're not using it, I don't know what you're doing, go to bobbyloads.com/offers or go in the description, go to my page, get the link, get the discount, get DAT, get the best package so you have the market conditions map and trend lines and rate view and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you snatch that up. And as always, just go to bobbyloads.com, sign up for the newsletter. Appreciate you guys watching.